So I felt like if he saw me, I probably would have gotten away with it, but unfortunately he wasn't the one who saw me. People started whispering, and when I tell you, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So in today's video I am going to be doing the get to know me tag, and I just feel like it'll be fun. We do it in bed. Plus it is very late and this is the time that I could actually get to film with no disturbance. And also I'm feeling a little hungry, so I brought my snack along. Pull out some questions. There are some general questions that I used to do this tag on Google, so I'm going to be going by those questions, and I have like 20 something questions, but I'm not sure if I'm going to answer all of them, but we'll see how this thing goes. So if you have any question that I did not get to answer in this get to know me tag, leave that in the comments below, and I will probably, if I get like 10 up to 10, I will probably make a different video answering these questions. So over here I have, guess what it is? I have my cranberry juice. This is not wine, this is cranberry juice. I fooled people on WhatsApp status. They were thinking it was wine, but this is cranberry juice. And then I have in here some grapes, and then I have crackers and cheese. So that's what I have today. First things first, my name is Freda. If you're new on this channel, that's my name, and I just want to put it out there. You probably figured it out because the channel name is All Things Freda. So that's my name. So the first question is, where did you grow up? I grew up in a village called Peje. It is in the Volta region of Ghana, and it is, if you're Ghanaian, you probably know that Volta region is part of the regions in Ghana. I grew up there. It's a very small village. That's where I grew up at. Where do you currently live? I currently live in the US. Who is your first best friend? This one is hard. Who is your first best friend? I can't even remember, but the first best friend that I can actually remember off the top of my head, he's called Jeff. We met in high school. Yes. No. We met in junior high school. Yeah. How tall are you? I am 5'5". Dogs or cats? I do love dogs. See, I am not eating. I do love dogs. I don't really like cats like that, just because I had a bad experience with a cat when I was growing up. I was holding food and I put my hand down, and I think the cat thought I was giving the food to hair. I don't even know if it was a hair or he would just say hair, and he just came and grabbed the food and bit my finger in the process. So yeah, I don't like cats because of that. Yeah, and I love dogs, and I do want to one day own a dog. I've been wanting to own a husky. I have been researching about them, but apparently they are a little bit much work to take care of, and I don't know if I have the time to do that. But that's the only reason why I don't have a dog. So the next question is funniest moment throughout high school. The one I can remember off the top of my head, it's not really like a funny moment. It's more like an embarrassing moment, but now that I look back at it, it's very funny. So if you have been to high school in Ghana, you either choose to be you either commute from home or stay on campus. So when you stay on campus, we usually call that being in the boarding house. So I was in the boarding house, and how it is structured is the school provide our food. So we have a big dining room, a very large room, and everybody comes in to eat at the same time. So they ring a bell, you come in, and the food is on the table. So it's like 12 students sitting at one table. So there's 6 at this side and 6 at this side. But the dining room is very huge. It's like this side and this side. My school was a very huge school. If you're from Ghana and you know Agri Memorial, it is a very big school. And going to the dining was a huge deal. And that day, there were a lot of students in the dining room because in Ghana again, going to the dining room is sort of compulsory. You have to go. Sometimes if you don't go, you get punished for that. So that particular day, a lot of people were in the dining room because first they were serving their favorite meal, and then second, there was going to be a roll call. So if you don't come, you're gonna get punished. There is a rule that you can share a plate with your friend or your colleague or anything. You can just share a plate or cutlery or anything like that. So this girl who was my dorm mate came to the dining room, didn't know that they were going to serve like the favorite meal in the school. So she didn't bring her plate. She just came because she wanted to be part of the roll call. So she came and saw that it was her favorite meal, and then she was like, oh, can I share your plate with you? Can we eat in the same plate? And me thinking, oh, I'll just be nice. I said, okay, just go ahead. Knowing very well I was breaking the rule, okay? I knew I was breaking the rule. We started eating the same plate, and unfortunately for us, one of the dining hall prefects was my friend. The other wasn't. So I felt like if he saw me, I probably would have gotten away with it. But unfortunately, he wasn't the one who saw me. It was the other one that wasn't my friend. So he saw me and was like, oh, you guys are eating the same plate. And the punishment for that is for you to mount the table. So everybody see you and everybody see that, oh, you did something wrong. So that wasn't a big deal. We mounted the table, both of us. So when we mounted the table, people started whispering. And I was like, why are they whispering about? But then I was trying to like keep calm and just pretend like, I mounted the table, there's no problem. Like, I just don't have issues. So the whispering still kept going. So I was just smiling and keeping it cool and all of that. But I was still wondering, why are they whispering? And then the prefect came just like about 2-3 minutes after we mounted the table and was like, you guys should sit down. I was like, oh, that's new, like that's short. And we sat down. So when we sat down, people were still whispering, and I was like, what the hell, why are they whispering? My friend who was a dining prefect came around and whispered into my ear that I've stained myself. I was in my menses that time, and my whole uniform was stained with blood. And when I tell you, I was so embarrassed. It wasn't a joke, you guys. I was so ashamed of myself. I was so embarrassed. I was so disappointed in myself. I was just like, oh my god, how did this even happen? Of course, I couldn't just get up and walk away, because then at least the one person who didn't know what was going on is not going to see me. And then even if I walk away, everybody's going to just be looking at me and be talking. So I waited, and then the dining session was over. Everybody went out, and the dining prefect, that was my friend, brought me his sweater to cover my outfit and go to the girls' dormitory to change. So yeah, now that I look back at it, it's very funny. But at the time that it happened, it wasn't funny at all. It wasn't. What year were you born? I was born in 1994. Are you in or have you gone to college? I am not in college. I have graduated college in 2019. What is your favorite drink? I will say tea or coffee. If I have to choose, it will be tea. What is your spirit animal and why? I don't know if I have a spirit animal. I am Ghanaian. African, I don't know. Growing up, I just don't know if any African have a spirit animal. It's not something that we were taught or used to, so I don't have one. If you're African and I'm lying about this, say in the comment. But okay, let me speak for my Ghanaian. I don't know if any Ghanaian have a spirit animal. Okay. Next question. You're wearing a perfume. What scent it is? It is definitely going to be Alien by Magla. I don't know if it's Magla or Mugla, but I will insert a picture of that perfume. That is by far my favorite perfume. Like, I love it. I love that perfume. If you don't have it, Get it, you won't be disappointed. Tea or coffee? Like I said, tea. What are your life goals? So one of my life goals is to become a doctor. I've said that on this channel several times. Yes, I am not there. I haven't even started the process, but one of my life goals is to become a doctor, mainly a doctor that works in underserved communities, because I am from one and I know how it feels like. I just want to give back to those communities. Another one of my life goals is to be financially independent. Yeah, that one is another video. We'll talk about that. What sport do you play or have you played? I don't know if running is a sport that is played. I know it's a sport, but I don't know if it's played. I don't know. But when I was in high school, I ran a little bit. Yeah, we're not going to go into detail about that one. Have any book you've read changed your life? I have read a book that my best friend gave me. I wouldn't say it changed my life per se. I would say it changed the way I think about money and how I approach money. Another book that changed my life, I would say the Bible, but then I also do not want to say the Bible because I was sort of raised with the Bible, so it is sort of like my life. So I don't know. I don't know if that counts. What is your favorite movie? I would say by far my favorite movie I have watched will either be Lord of the Rings or Legend of the Seeker. I really like those are movies that I cannot forget. Next question is, do you speak any language and how well? I speak three. I would say 80% or 75%. I do understand it really well. I speak Ewe, that's my local dialect. I would say I would have said 100%, but God knows I use some of that to eat akple, if you know what akple is. So let me just say 95%. 5% is gone to the akple. Okay, let's credit that to the akple. The problem though is because I can speak all these three languages, sometimes when I'm having a communication, I tend to mix all of them up in one sentence. I know that doesn't make sense, but it does happen to me. So yeah. What is your idea of your dream date? That's a tough one. I wouldn't say one specific thing. Thoughtful, something that is well planned, something that I want to walk into a date and feel like you thought of me before you planned the date. Don't just plan a date because you have the money or you have the know-how. Think about who you're planning a date for. I think that's what is more important, the thought behind the date. And if you're able to nail that, I'm just gonna be quiet. How long was your longest relationship? I would say 3 years if my last relationship counts. That is a whole other story for another day. Okay, but I would say 3 years. How will you describe your fashion sense? I would say that I am a little fashionable. I just don't dress up a lot. But I will also say that for me, fashion in general is, to me, is more of comfort. I like to feel comfortable in whatever I am wearing. In the past, I think I am still learning things about the way I want to dress, the way I want to look. In the past, I did dress in certain ways that sort of, I wouldn't say I regretted it. I would just say that it has taught me the kind of fashion I want, or the kind of things I want in a clothes. I love comfort. Everything that brings me comfort, I'll wear it. And then sometimes I like to show a little bit of skin too. So comfort and show a little bit of skin. I'm not sure if I answered the question, but let's continue. What is your go-to hairstyle? A ponytail? Like, if you don't know already, a ponytail every day? Yeah. How many siblings do you have? I have 2 lovely siblings. What is your go-to fast food order? I would say my go-to fast food order will be at Dairy Queen. I always order French fries with a cheeseburger and hot fudge sundae. That's what I order. Super unhealthy for you. Yeah, don't copy me. Do you use a PC or Mac? I do use Mac. I do not like PC. I've used PC before. It just frustrated the hell out of me. So I switch to Mac, and yeah, Apple all the way. I don't care what you tell me. I'm stuck with Apple, okay? Your most memorable childhood memories. I would say my most memorable childhood memories that I actually remember will be the time that I had to go on vacation at my uncle's place, my late uncle's place. May he still rest in peace. He used to be really nice to me, and his family was very welcoming, and yeah, those are my childhood moments that I really remember. Those memories just stuck with me. So yeah, those are the memories that I really remember. I think they are my most memorable memories. What are your morning and evening routines? I am trying to create a routine. I'm not sure I do the same thing every day. I'll be lying to you. I'm trying to get there and create a routine. So I'm not going to tell you any routine. When I figure one out, I will let you guys know. Do you have any bad habit? Oh, hell yeah. I procrastinate a lot. Oh, and I eat at night. If that's not a bad habit, enough. Like, clearly, I have food in front of me. Yeah, that's bad habit. So I have a bad habit. Yeah, I procrastinate a lot. That's something I'm working out. Yeah, I procrastinate. I'm thinking of other things, but I think it all comes down to procrastinating. So yeah, I do procrastinate. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. Oh, one thing about me that you know, I think this will be fun. I am double jointed, so I can take my arm like this and bring it back. Let me put this drink down so we don't spill on the bed. So I can literally take my arm this way and then bring it right back out. Down, yeah. And bring it up again. That's one thing about me that you probably don't know, but now you know. So that's the last question. If you guys have more questions that you want to ask me, leave it in the comment below, and I will make another video of questions that you actually want to know. So yeah, I will share as much as I am comfortable with me. If you like this video, hit a thumbs up, and also share with your friends and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in my next video. So until then, stay blessed and beautiful.